Good morning students. Welcome in late Prayagbai Patil Junior College Latur. You know that from last lecture we are going through tense. In the last lecture we have discussed there are three types of tenses and each tense has four forms. We have already written the title forms of present tense and there are four forms of present tense. First is simple present tense, second is present continuous tense, third is present perfect tense and fourth is present perfect continuous tense. And from last lecture we are going through the first form of present tense, that is simple present tense. We have already discussed that simple present tense is used to speak the regular actions, okay, and structure we have already written there. Its structure is subject plus V1 oblique yes or es plus object, etc. This is the structure of assertive sentence and this structure shows simple present tense. In the last lecture we have already discussed if the subject is singular, if there is the singular subject carry verb and its yes form, means there is yes or es to the main verb and object, okay. Examples we have already taken. If there is the plural subject, see here, if there is the plural subject, after plural subject in simple present tense we have to place V1 and then object and last full stop. Yes, plural subject, plural means more than one. If we are speaking about a person or thing that is more than one, that is plural, okay, and after that plural subject we have to place V1. V1 means the base form of verb, right? Okay, see what are the plural subjects. For example, boys. Boys is a plural subject. Boys means more than a boy. Good. Girls is a plural subjects, right? Next, then animals is a plural subject. Then birds, okay, birds is a plural subject. Trees, okay, trees is a plural subject. Then what are the plural pronouns? We is a plural pronoun. Then you is considered as a plural pronoun. Then they is a plural pronoun. Go, okay. See, boys, instead of boys as a pronoun we can use they. Instead of girls as a pronoun we can use they. Yes, instead of these plurals nouns we can use they as a pronoun. We is a first person plural pronoun, you is a second person plural pronoun and they is a third person plural pronoun. After these plural subjects we have to use V1 in simple present tense. To show the simple present tense we have to use V1 after plural subjects, okay. Good. What are the examples? We have to make the examples here. See the examples. Boys, we are speaking about boys and boys is a plural subject. After this plural subject we have to use V1. Boys play on ground every day. You know that in simple present tense, every day, then always, then every year, every month, these type of the words are used to show the regular action. Girls is a plural subject. After this girls study in their room, full stop. Okay, here study is a base form of verb, and this base form of verb shows simple present tense. Play is a base form of verb, and see, this base form shows simple present tense. Animals is a plural subject. After this plural we have to use base form of verb. Animals drink fresh water, full stop. Drink is the base form. Here, if the subject is plural, there is no need to add yes or es to the base form in simple present. Then birds fly in the sky. Okay, here fly is the base form. Trees provide us fruits. Trees provide us fruits. Here provide is a base form. We is a plural pronoun. Plural subject is there. After this we have to use V1 to show simple present tense. We go to market every week. We go to market every week. Here go is the base form of verb. Then you call me at your party. Okay, you call me in your party. The next, they dance on the stage. Dance is the base form. Call is a base form. Yes, and it is clear that in simple present tense, if the subject is plural, after plural subject we have to use base form of verb, and when subject is singular we have to add yes or es to the base form. These things you have to keep in your mind. Next, sometimes what happen, look here, if the subject is I, example, if the subject is I is a first person singular pronoun. Our rules are that if the subject is singular we have to use V5, means yes or es to the main verb, and if the subject is plural we have to use base form of verb. Here I is a first person singular pronoun. Though it is singular, it is exceptional for these two rules. I is a singular, but the verb carry as a plural subject. I work in my home. Here I, though it is plural, after this plural subject we have to use V1, that is base form of verb. I study every day. Right, here I, though it is singular, we have to use base form of verb, that is V1. I read books every year, full stop. I brush my teeth. Here also Though I is a singular subject, we have to use base form of verb after it. This is I, this singular subject is exceptional for these two rules. Okay, is it clear? Now we have to go towards the next title, that is use of simple present tense. We have to go towards the next title. Our next title is use of simple present tense. Where should we use simple present tense? Use of simple present tense. It is very simple, but we have to keep in our mind. The first use of simple present tense is to speak regular actions. We have already discussed the first use to speak regular actions. Okay, what are our regular actions? There are so many regular actions we do, and all that actions, if we want to speak in English in the sentences, we have to use simple present tense. The regular actions are spoken in simple present tense. For example, what are our regular actions? Our regular actions: I wake up at early morning. This is our regular action. Good. Next, I bath. This is our regular action. Next, is I take my meal on time. I take my meal on time. This is our regular action. Next, I share my feelings with my friends. Yes, this is also our regular action. I go to bed early. Yes, this is regular action. Okay, these are our regular actions, and while speaking in regular actions, when we want to speak regular actions, we have to use simple present tense, and we should see I is a subject. This I carry V1 to show the regular action. Here I is a singular subject, but it is exceptional, and I carry base form of verb. I take is V1. I share is also V1, and go is also V1. These are our regular action. If we want to speak another person's regular action, for example, he sings songs in every competition. Here he is a third person singular subject, and after this third person singular subject we have added yes to the base form. We should follow the rule. If the subject is singular, we have to use yes form of the verb. That means yes or es is added to the base form. The next person's regular action, for example, my father always helps others. See here, my father always helps other. In this sentence, my father is a singular subject. Okay, this subject is singular. Then helps is the verb and there is the yes form. Help and yes is added. Yes is added because subject is singular. Yes, in simple present tense, we should always keep in mind if the subject we are using is singular, that time we have to add yes or es to the main verb. Right. Another example, for example, our teacher teaches us. Our teacher teaches us honestly. Here in this example, the subject is our teacher. Okay, our is a pronoun. It is plural pronoun. But we are speaking about our teacher. We are speaking about our teacher. Teacher is a singular. We are speaking about only one person, that is our teacher, and this is singular subject. Okay, and after this singular subject in simple present tense, we should follow the rule that we have to use base form with yes or es. Here teach is the base form and yes or es is added. Okay, good. These are the examples. To speak the regular actions, we have to use simple present tense. Now the second use of simple present tense. The second use of simple present tense is to speak scientific truth. The next is to speak scientific truth. See here, to speak scientific truth, we have to use simple present tense. Okay, what are the scientific truth? Scientific truth means Shastriya Satya. The truth that are told by science, the truth that are proved by the science, that are called scientific truth. Okay, what are the facts? What are the scientific truths? What are the things that are proved by science? And in science, the actions that are every time proved are given in science. What are the scientific truth? For example, number first, the trees provide us shade. Okay, the roots of tree, the roots of a tree absorb the water. Okay, next is the another, trees make their food. Trees make their food. Next, number 4, trees release CO2. Okay, these are the scientific truth that are proved by science. What is the first example? The trees. Here the trees is a plural subject, and after this plural subject we have added base form of verb, and this base form of verb shows simple present tense regular action, and it is a scientific truth. Then the roots, we are speaking about the roots of a tree. This is subject. We are speaking about the roots, and roots is a plural subject. After this plural subject, we have provided here base form of verb. It is simple present tense. Next, trees make their food. Here, the subject is plural, and this plural subject shows here simple present tense. Make is the base form of verb. Next, here also the same subject is used, and after the plural subject, what should be there? There should be base form of verb. These are the things that are proved by science. So these are the things that are called scientific truth. Right? The next use of simple present tense. What is the next use of simple present tense? To speak mathematical truth. The things that are given in maths. See, to speak mathematical truth, we have to use simple present tense. For example, 4 and 4 make 8. This is simple present tense. Okay, 4 and 4, this is plural subject, and after this plural subject there is V1 means base form. 9 comes after 8. 9 comes after 8. We are speaking about a figure that is 9, and this 9 figure comes after 8. Comes, C-O-M-E, and S is added here. This is mathematical truth. Correct? Then when we add 0 after a number, comma, it increases in 10 times. See here, the example is provided. When we add, we is a plural subject, and after this plural subject we have added V1. This is also simple present tense, and here it is a subject, and after this singular subject, increase is the base form, and S is added. To show the simple present tense, we have to follow the rules, and this example also shows the mathematical truth. Okay, this is the third use of simple present tense. To show the mathematical truth, we have to use simple present tense. Next, the fourth use of simple present tense. The fourth use of simple present tense is to speak geographical truth. To speak geographical truth, we have to use simple present tense. For example, rock is hard to break. Here, rock is a singular subject, and after this singular subject, there is yes form. This is a yes form of be. Be is the first form, then was oblique, where, this is second form. Then been is a third form. Then being is ing form, and is a fifth form, that is yes form. Yes form is added, and yes form is added after singular subject in simple present tense. Here the example is given, rock is hard to break. Then next, the geographical truth, water has no color. Here water is subject and has is the yes form. After this singular subject, there is yes form of have. Have is the base form and has is a yes form. After this singular subject, we have used yes form. Okay, in this lecture, we have discussed if the subject is singular, we have to use yes or es to the base form. If the subject is plural, we have to use base form of verb to show simple present tense. But for these two rules, there is exception. Though the I subject is a singular, but it is first person singular, and after that first person singular subject, we have to use base form of verb. Then we have also discussed the uses of simple present tense. The first use, that is to speak regular actions, we have to use simple present tense. Second is to speak scientific truth, we have to use simple present tense. Next, to speak mathematical truth, we have used simple present tense. And last, we have discussed here to use or to speak geographical truth, we have to use simple present tense. Then the next uses of simple present tense are discussed in the next lecture. Now we have to stop here. Thank you very much.